Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Charlie, and I am back to Ace in one day, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? Okay, fine. So here's the deal. Day 2 is now done for the Smite World Championship, where we saw a semifinal between 2 European teams and then 2 American teams. Yes, there was a play-in game before that. The European team, Titan, took care of We Love Bacon to play against SK Gaming. And we'll go back to that. And then in the other play-in game was the US team, Cognitive Red, against the Chinese team, OMG. And Cognitive Red won. Okay. Titan, it was the best of 3. Titan won the first 2. Pretty quick. Cognitive Red won the first 2. Pretty quick. Then we get into the real meat of it, okay? It's still best of 3, but now we're facing the number 1 and number 2 European team, SK Gaming against Titan. And Titan took both of them. And into the finals they go! And then comes the crazy one. SK. Cognitive Prime against Cognitive Red. Red being the number 1 seed, but having to play into the game against Prime, which was the number 2 seed from the US. And in the first game, Cognitive Red took it. It was a very evenly matched game. Took forever. It was one of the longer matches. But Cognitive Red pulled it out. They're up 1-0. The next game. Dun, 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 dun. For the first time ever, in the best of 3, the other team wins a game. Cognitive Prime and Cognitive Red are now locked 1-1. And Cognitive Prime did it in pretty good fashion. I mean, they kept it rolling. They almost pulled a Cloud9. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Cloud9 is basically what happened in a European game in which Cloud9, the team Cloud9, was literally like 2 points away from killing the Titan, and they got deicide, which means that all their gods died. And then the opponent went and knocked them out. Because, of course, as you get later into the game, your gods take longer to respawn. So, they died. So, anyways, Cognitive Prime was able to pull it out. So now it's a 1-1 game. And now it gets interesting. Yes, very interesting. Cognitive Prime and Cognitive Red face off. Prime takes the early lead. Red kind of dances a little bit, and then Prime starts pulling it out and pulling it out and pulling it out and pulling it out. And if you can't guess yet, Cognitive Prime! They won. So, tomorrow, there are going to be 2 matches. I believe one is going to be best of 3, one's best of 5. I think. I can't remember. Of course, it's going to be the constellation round, going first thing in the morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that will feature SK Gaming against Cognitive Red. Who will win the Battle of Europe versus... Who will end up winning the consolation prize, Europe or US? And then finally, the championship. It, once again, will be a European team against the United States team to decide it all. This goes back to the launch tournament. Unfortunately, it's not the same teams, because that would have been Team Solomid versus Team Dignitas. Dignitas and Solomid, of course, did not even make it to the finals. So, to the World Championship. So, tune in to twitch.tv/SmiteGame. That's all one word. At the very least, you need to keep an eye out on when the actual championship game happens. That's the one you want to watch. Constellation round, that's just for funsies. Of course, at any time during the day, you can definitely go to twitch.tv/SmiteGame, and you can hear about the commentary, about what's going on, maybe a couple crazy videos that are happening. Definitely check it out. Okay, as you can see, I have my Smite badge. I'm golden. Yes. It also helps that I have probably destroyed the threshold for caffeine intake, so I'm a little jittery right now. But yeah, it was a great game, great matches. They once again were way ahead of schedule, because if they were on schedule, I'd still be there, because the Cognitive Red Cognitive Prime matchup was not supposed to happen until 9 o'clock, and right now it is 9:52. So that would mean that they would be through the first match, and we're waiting probably on the picks, if that were on schedule. So, that being said, I don't know how concrete their schedule is for tomorrow. Seeing that they've been basically juggling schedules the first 2 days, I would not be surprised if they do it for the third day. So be on the lookout for that, and I think that does it for me. I know that this was basically an all Smite talk, but that's all I interacted with today. Oh! Before I forget, I have not gotten my hands on the actual controller. I've not sat down, but I did watch the Xbox One experience with Smite. The HUD, the UI is completely revamped to try to maximize the screen space. Okay, I've got to like walk over. I need to like roll over, because apparently I've got all my hands over here. Or maybe, yeah, right here. It looks solid. I'm going to maybe try to sneak in there a little early tomorrow, or maybe during the consolation round, so I can actually get my hands on it and play the game. I don't know. From my understanding, I think they're just doing practice arenas, maybe, which I'm totally okay with. I'll do a practice arena. Kind of get that feel, see how the layout is, and then go from there. All right, seriously, that is it. Thank you for tuning into the Ultra Confusion second time, something slightly different of the day, which was all about Smite. So, actually, you know what? Go to www.smitegame.com, and you too can download the client and jump in for free. That's right, it's for free! And probably you will learn quick enough that you could kick the crap out of me in-game. I am basically one of those individuals who, if you follow me, what I do is what you should never do. Because, yeah. Okay, anyways. Tune in tomorrow for the Smite thingy. Keep doing all the Ultra Confusion stuff, and I'll see you soon.